All right, 3, 2, 1, boom. Get ready for this action. Here it comes. Oh, shit. Watch out. That is the lens that was polished with the optimism of oil and the compassion of cannabis. And look, look, look. Holy shit. Best shot you've ever seen in your life. And what is that? That's the newspaper that will hit downtown in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We'll see. Anyway, you know what this is. Energy Boom 101. It's huge. You know it. You love it. You need it. Happy 18 subscribers, by the way. We love each and every one of you. If you're still there, if you're not completely catatonic in a closet, weird science, get ready for this. Since we do cover, by the way, this is going to be a Hobo U episode, because look at this. Just a stunning shot. Oh shit. And you've got the bells in the background to welcome you in. So this is a great Hobo U episode of Energy Boom 101 with that stunning shot. And there's also, though you may not be able to see him, across the pavement there sits a group of Boy Scouts probably getting ready to do some cooking out of some hot dogs and some apple pie and some Chevrolet, all American. The Boy Scouts, we love them. But they're doing something wacky over there. And we're going to give you a little sweep here, a little sweep shot of Boom U, just to let you see what's going on here. Remember, we want to create a baseline, so you'll see over 5 years from now how this skyline has changed, has increased. And we cover that in the latest inaugural edition, by the way, kids, of Boom U. We cover what we call the Boom U in Bloom U. It's pretty amazing. We tried to trademark it, but they said it was so unique that you just can't trademark that, so we trademarked the trademark, which is getting crazy. It's an intellectual revolution here at Boom U, because the minds are on fire, and we've trademarked that. But what we want to talk about, if we can be serious for a moment, is the Confluence. Now, the Confluence, of course, is where crude oil and cannabis connect, where they meet, and then, of course, a little consciousness is blended in. We love to check them out on Wall Street. It's just too damn much fun. They're all crazy out there. And right now, I think what we'll do is give you just a nice overview of the different energy companies on Wall Street, the oil companies, and then we'll look at the marijuana companies after that. And I'll try and just sort of give you an overview of what's going on in the day-to-day. The energy boom's in the third inning. It's still going. We know that. So day-to-day, you're not going to see really big booms other than, you might see some stuff like, this is a nice little oil company I just started following because a guy at Seeking Alpha, you definitely want to go check him out. His name is Value Digger, and he called the shot on GMX, so I really wish I would have listened to him. But he's calling a shot on this one. He likes Nighthawk, and I got to tell you, I like him. So go to Seeking Alpha, grab the Value Digger piece on Nighthawk Energy, and then follow the ride, because we're going to follow it. We just started today, but we should have started when he issued that piece, and we can track that. But it's up 9% today, so that's a full-blown gusher, for the street. So guess who gets gusher of the day? Nighthawk Energy, mofos. And the next oil stock we'll be looking at. You know what? We're not going to do oil. We're just going to blend these son of a bitches, because that's what it is. It's a confluence. So we did crude. Now get ready for cannabis. Now, medical marijuana, poster child of the medical marijuana movement. If we can get them to come up here on the teleprompter. This thing's unbelievable. How do you kids get along with this shit? Anyway, it's here we go. Get ready. Boom. Medical marijuana, poster child of the compassionate community of cannabis. Was up 2% today. Had a volume of 12 million shares, and their average volume is 20 million, so it was about half the normal. We're not even going to try and get into all the different news that's going on. What you need to do is just go to the marijuanaindex.org and look at it every day. And we're going to remember to do that eventually. I don't know. We'll see. Because all you want to do is follow this thing for the next year, because it's full-blown marijuana mania. Full-blown. So you don't want to really invest. You just want to watch it. And then a year from now, you'll feel much better about investing. And the next marijuana stock we'll go to is CBIS, Cannabis Science. It's shaky, I'll say that. So this thing, I don't know if it'll survive, if it'll go to $2, and that's the beauty of the marijuana mania. Why do I say it's shaky? Because a lot of these penny stocks, they're trying to figure out what's really going on inside them, and Cannabis Science is one of them. But now here's an interesting little story that we want to crack to you here, because this is part of the Confluence. Weed vending in Colorado. So of course they're going to use vending machines. God bless them. God bless them. Now the game is really opening up. Now we can let capitalism do its job. If this video will pull up, then the internet will be doing its job. Does it have a job to do? Shit, I don't know. We may not see it, but you know what I'm talking about. You saw the headlines. There are now cannabis vending machines in Colorado. Good. Glad to hear it. Now, let's get back to the game, because it's in the first inning, by the way, folks. Marijuana boom. The green boom is in the first inning, and it's called Marijuana Mania. The energy boom is in the third inning, and it's basically called Harvest of Resources. Great names. They try to trademark them, but we're ahead of them on that one. Now let's get back into crude oil, because it's our good friends here, Osage. You're going to learn a lot about Osage in the when we release the boom, because there's a column dedicated to the production. Osage actually drills in the Mississippi Lime as well as the Woodford Shale. A couple lovely stacked pay plays, what they'd call that. And interestingly enough, the oil production, and I shit you not, that comes from Osage Exploration's Mississippi Lime, make note of this, Mississippi Lime oil production can be used to paint your emotions. Mississippi Lime oil production from the, Osage Exploration oil production from the Woodford Shale, different one, that's used to paint your cognition. Believe it or not, you can actually use Oklahoma Black Gold, Oklahoma Sweet, to basically, in a Baroque fashion, brush your shape of self. And that's what the column's about. And if you're still following that, then you need serious help, I would say. If you actually followed that, you need serious help. Now, any big news in Osage? Yeah, they spud their first development, their first well. A spud means they drilled it. They tapped the ground. They broke ground on it. And it's a horizontal, which is interesting, so it'll probably flow pretty strong. And it's Woodford, which has strong. If I know Osage, I think they'll show us a really nice fat gusher. I'd love to see it. If not, they'll get it figured out. But I'd put my money on Osage with the announcement, folks. We're calling our shots right here, because it's only 7 minutes into it and you're already asleep. With the announcement of their this first operated horizontal Woodford well, which they spud on April 16th, we should get an announcement probably in a month that they've completed it. But then when I say completed it, they've completed the drilling aspect. But then they have to complete it with the fracking service and get a flow rate. So it may be 2 months from now before we get results on this thing. But if it is a gusher, and I say it's a 90% chance it is, if it is a gusher, the stock should respond favorably. If not, the market's fucking crazy. And everyone knows it is anyways, and that was spelled with a PH, so go fuck yourself. And that was spelled with an F. And we've trademarked that whole bit. You know you can trademark bits now? That's the beautiful thing. Now, here's a serious cannabis. Speaking of serious, it's about time we got there. Serious cannabis investment opportunity. GW Pharmaceuticals, they have a flagship drug. You've heard about it, Sativex. Great name. Clinical 3 trials for cancer, pain, and blah, 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 blah. It's a legitimate company, as best I can tell, and I don't know anything. And it is... it probably looks pretty damn promising. And as best I can tell, smart people seem to like it on the street. So that's something you'll definitely want to follow there. GW Pharmaceuticals, we just heard the Iron Gate. No, we just heard the exit of the Iron Gate. What's that all about? I have no clue. I'll have to figure it out, but we are here at 9 minutes into it. GW Pharmaceuticals getting beat up here. Down 1/3%, so that's not bad. But that's basically it for the day. There's not a whole heck of a lot going on. By the way, Grow Life, that poor thing is they've halted it. They're not even trading that one. It's been halted. Apparently, they're investigating it. The SEC is. So that shows you what's going on with marijuana mania. Not a good thing, but we'll try and get it figured out. Let's see what else. There's some other good crude oil stuff going on here, but you get the gist of it. We're gonna let this one go as a confluence of the day, Energy Boom 101, and a Hobo U episode, which is a pretty good shot right there. And we will drop this thing in 3, 2, 1, boom.